That's right, Scott. Thank you very much. Top of the hour, we want to reintroduce ourselves. Matt Weiner. Teddy Atlas here has been our eyes and ears to the Manny Pacquiao-Oscar De La Hoya fight tonight in Las Vegas, described as a dream match by the folks who promote these sorts of things. It was fairly one-sided, though. Pacquiao, who had never fought above the lightweight division, goes in as a welterweight, dominates De La Hoya for 8 rounds. He doesn't come out after the 8th. Why was it so easy?
You think Alabama got beat up today? Oh, take a look at De La Hoya. He's not the golden boy. He's the black and blue boy right now. He got dominated from the start all the way through. The speed of Pacquiao, and I got to be fair to him, the fight plan of Pacquiao, keeping the bigger man off balance, using his legs, picking spots, pot-shotting, and then towards the end just dominating, going to the body, going to the head, taking everything away from De La Hoya. De La Hoya was the bigger man in every way except the way that counted. He did not use his height advantage, and he didn't even use his strength advantage. He didn't throw his punches at the proper time or at the proper distance. Matter of fact, everyone talked about that long jab of De La Hoya. He was throwing like a half jab, like a what I like to call in training a don't hit me punch. Like, you know, just stay away from me.
Away, yeah.
Not looking to really score with it. It didn't look like De La Hoya was ready for this fight physically, mentally. It didn't look like he wanted to be in a fight. And it's definitely time for him not to be in fights anymore.
Well, I'll get to that in a moment. You mentioned the difference in size between these two men. De La Hoya had a 6-inch height, 6-inch reach advantage, a 4-inch height advantage. You mentioned the speed, the quickness. Was this a tactical error on De La Hoya's part, or just a physical advantage from the quicker Pacquiao?
Look, I said for the last 2 days that I've been talking about this fight up here with you guys, I said that De La Hoya has 2 great talents. He's made more money than any fighter in I think it's about $300 million now.
Yeah, and that's one of the talents you're saying.
That's one talent. The other one is he screws up all his big fights. He loses all his big fights. And I thought going into this, he would find a way to blow this fight. And he blew the fight by not moving his hands, not using his size advantage, not using his reach advantage, his height advantage, and allowing Pacquiao to get in and get out, keep him off balance, and completely control the tempo of the fight and dominate.
And it has been a long time now, and you can speak to this more specifically, since Oscar De La Hoya beat a name opponent in the prime of his
big
career.
Fights.
Well, I guess my question is, how much damage, if any, has been done to his legacy ultimately because of what he's done now on the back end of his career?
Well, I think of anything that this fight chases him out now, chases him out of the sport, and finally makes it clear where the door is open for him. Not waiting for him to open the door and leave. The door's open. He's hurt the sport. He's been a great ambassador to the sport. But you know where he's hurt it a little bit is where everybody looks for the De La Hoya fight. It's kind of like going to a movie theater and they got the same movie running every week. You wouldn't go to the movies anymore. So it's good that you get rid of him a little bit and you allow the public to see all this great talent like Pacquiao, and let them compete against each other. I think it's time now for De La Hoya to move.
You obviously think De La Hoya should retire. Will he retire? There's still money out there for him. People will still watch him fight.
You know, he was dominated by a smaller guy, and he took this fight. He chose this fight. Pacquiao didn't go look for him.
Right.
You know, when you're the golden boy, you're the one who goes and looks, and you're the one who says what fight's going to take place because you're the moneymaker. And De La Hoya looked for him, and he found trouble, and he found a guy that he could not win one single round with. I think he finally goes off to the sunset.
And next for Pacquiao?
You know what? Don't be shocked. You ever hear of a guy named Money Mayweather?
Absolutely.
Remember he retired,
he retired
after he
as well,
beat De La Hoya? Don't be shocked if all of a sudden he comes back and he sees a nice big juicy payday to fight Pacquiao.
I'm not easily shocked, Teddy.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.